Okay, let's talk about hair growth. If you feel like you're trying a million different things, but you're just not seeing the results you want, you are definitely not alone. It can feel like you're just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. But what if there was an actual structured strategy? Well, today we are breaking down a really powerful framework that combines different approaches to get truly significant results. Let's dive in. I mean, this is the goal, right? Mind-numbing, sort of miraculous style results. This phrase just perfectly nails what we're all hoping for. We're not talking about just a small improvement. We're talking about a transformation that really, truly changes things. And yeah, that is the million-dollar question. We all see those amazing before and after pictures online, but what is the actual method to get from A to B? Well, it turns out it's not about finding one single magic bullet. It's about a structured two-pillar approach. So let's start with the absolute first, most important step, the bedrock of this whole strategy. We're calling it Pillar 1, and this is all about building a solid foundation. You gotta play defense first. Think about it. Before you can even dream of stimulating new growth, you have to stop what's causing the hair loss to begin with. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a giant hole in the bottom. It just doesn't work. You have to plug that hole first, and that is exactly what this pillar is all about. So, how do we plug that hole? Well, it comes down to two key things. First, you've got to address the hormonal side of things, with DHT blockers, for example, which work to stop the specific hormone that's often the main culprit behind hair loss. And second, you have to make sure your body has all the essential building blocks it needs through nutritional support. Checking your levels of things like zinc, copper, vitamin D, and those key B vitamins. This right here, this is your defensive line. All right, so once your defense is solid and the loss has been stopped or at least slowed way down, now it's time to go on offense. So let's move on to Pillar 2 and see how we can build on that strong foundation we just created. With that foundation secure, you can now start adding in treatments that actively encourage new growth. This is the build-up phase. We're not just preventing more loss anymore. We are actively working to regain what's been lost. This is where the fun starts. And the tools for this offensive push, they include well-known growth stimulants like Minoxidil, along with other therapies like low-level laser therapy and platelet-rich plasma. You've probably heard of it as PRP, which actually uses components from your own blood to wake up those hair follicles. All of these are designed to kickstart that new growth. So just to sum it up, think of it like this. Pillar 1 is your defense. It stops the problem right at the source. Pillar 2 is your offense, actively building new growth on top of that. You absolutely need both to win the game. It's a full, comprehensive game plan. So here it is, the crucial point. The real trick isn't found in any single one of these treatments by itself. It's not just using Minoxidil or just taking a DHT blocker. The real power, the magic, happens when you combine them. And this strategy actually has a name. It's called stacking. It's the deliberate strategy of layering these defensive, foundational treatments with the offensive, growth-stimulating treatments. That synergy, that combination, is what unlocks a whole new level of results. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The source material is crystal clear on this. It's not just about getting some results. It's when you are stacking that you get those really amazing, even miraculous results that we were talking about right at the beginning. And the potential here is just incredible. With this stacking strategy, you can effectively go back in time on your hair loss. I mean, whether you've been dealing with this for 5 years, 7 years, or even a full decade, a consistent stacking approach gives you a real shot at rebuilding. But listen, this entire strategy, all of it, hinges on two final ingredients. And these aren't things you can buy, they're not products or therapies, but they are absolutely essential. These are the non-negotiables that make the whole system fire on all cylinders. It's really that simple and that hard. You have to be consistent. Day in, day out, stick with the strategy. And number 2, you have to be patient. These changes do not happen overnight. It takes time to stop the loss and even more time to actually see that new growth. Consistency and patience, they're the fuel for this entire engine. So I'll leave you with this thought. Now that you have this framework, the defensive foundation and the offensive growth stimulants, what could that mean for you personally? If you really commit to stopping the loss and then consistently build on that foundation, just imagine the results you could achieve. It's a powerful question to think about. Thanks for tuning in.